What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug. Welcome back to WWE Smackdown Vs RAW 2007 for the Xbox 360. Was on SmackDown, now I'm on Raw, hence the Smackdown Vs RAW, and somehow I am now your WWE Champion in a feud with Edge. Let's begin the week.
All right, listen up. You are looking at the new General Manager of Raw.
What?
I don't believe this. This has to be some kind of sick joke. Mr. McMahon named Triple H Interim GM.
The game.
That's right. I've decided to sacrifice my in-ring career for a little while in order to give Raw the leadership and direction it needs. Now I know that decision's going to disappoint a lot of you, but it's what's right for business, and I always do what's right for business.
What's best for business? That sounds familiar.
For example, although Edge has been named the #1 contender for the WWE title, his match last week against the champion left me feeling a little...
He lost.
So suffice it to say, with all the talent in the back, I think Raw can do better than that.
Ric
And
Flair.
Edge actually won't be going to Backlash to compete for the WWE title.
Ric Flair.
If Edge is out, who's our #1 contender then?
Over the next few weeks, I'm going to conduct an exhaustive search to find the most worthy contender. And that search starts tonight, when the champion faces 5 top Raw contenders in a non-title, over-the-top rope battle royal.
Yes, the amazing 6-man battle royal we see all the time. That always happens, right? The infamous 6-man battle royal against Hurricane Helms, Murdoch, Chavo, Daivari, and Lita? That's your... what? Your top Raw talent? What? Okay. And so...
Here
we are
go.
here.
The 6-man battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the WWE title at Backlash. And here comes, well, an interesting choice for a #1 contender match.
Boy, Triple H wasn't kidding when he promised us an exhaustive search. The closest this guy's gotten to the WWE title was standing behind the champion in the buffet line.
Welcome to a fine Wednesday here on the program. I am recording this way late in the day, like 1:30-ish, and these videos typically take at least 2 hours from start until actually being uploaded, so it's going to be cutting it close there for 5 p.m., if you will. Anyway, before I get into SmackDown, we have some news, I guess one real news story, and that is we have another 5-year contract deal signing.
And here's another unique entry for a battle royal that's supposed to help determine the #1 contender for the WWE title.
Well, that's Triple H for you. He's approaching this general manager position with a fresh perspective and giving every Raw superstar a chance to earn their spot.
And that new 5-year signing, according to the dirt sheets, is the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. And look, as much as I gave Mojo, you know, like, all right, where else is he going to go? I think Jinder actually being a former WWE champion, they want to have him stick around. And honestly, Jinder has one of the best comeback stories in forever, in that he was a comedy jobber. He got released. He worked hard. Whether or not that's natural is up to you to decide. But he worked hard, came back, and then became WWE champion. And right now, sure, he's back in that comedy jobber spot. But look, WWE, a lot of it is right place, right time. And if Vince wants to go again and try to get the 1.3 billion people of the great nation of India, Jinder, he's got him 5 years. Fantastic.
No offense to these superstars, but I don't think they exactly fit my view of who I would consider to be current WWE title contenders. I'm starting to question our new general manager's intentions.
Oh, JR, why do you always have to be so cynical? I'm sure Triple H has got a very good reason for choosing the superstars he's chosen. Though I can't quite see what it is exactly.
Ooh, Chavo. So yes, congrats to Jinder. I don't think he wants to go anywhere else. So get that 5-year deal. Save and invest that money. That's retirement, bro. That is retirement money for those 5 years. So congrats to him.
Come on now. This is just absurd. I know there isn't a bad superstar on the entire Raw roster, but these guys are obviously not quite ready for prime time.
How dare you,
Well,
JR?
I bet these guys are glad you're not the general manager, JR. They're getting the opportunity of a lifetime, and you're raining all over their parade.
How dare you, JR, disparage the good name of Daivari? Come on now.
That does it. Now I've seen everything. Triple H is obviously up to something here, but I'll be damned if I can figure out what it is.
Calm down, JR. I'm sure Triple H has a plan. He wouldn't be our new general manager if he didn't know what he was doing.
I'm sure Triple H knows exactly what he's doing. He isn't stupid, but I have no earthly idea what he's trying to do here.
I mean, he is the cerebral assassin, so that would dictate that he is not stupid. Anyway, SmackDown was last night. There are things to discuss from Tuesday night SmackDown Live. You open the show with The New Day, and Dolph Ziggler is still trying to get himself back into the title picture. Now then, this show had multiple 2 out of 3 falls matches. So these rumors of Vince not wanting to have wrestling during the commercials, yeah, they don't want to have wrestling during the commercials. That's just kind of where we are, I guess.
A superstar who truly deserves the opportunity to main event a pay-per-view. If I had to put money on anyone in this match, I'd have to put it on him.
On the champ.
Yeah, but don't underestimate his opponents. Every one of those guys wants to be the one who eliminates the WWE champion.
That's true, King. And no matter who you are, 5-on-1 odds are 5-on-1 odds.
5 time, 5 time, 5 time. Yes, of course I deserve to main event. I'm literally the WWE champion. So, there is that. But yes, the stipulation was that if Dolph could beat Kofi 2 out of 3 falls, then he could be added into the match with Joe. And then he would, be in that title match at Extreme Rules and whatnot for that title. That didn't happen. So, Dolph did not... and could not get it done in that match, unfortunately. So that was that. It's just going to be Kofi and Joe at Extreme Rules. So I guess good for them. Anyway, another sighting, or I guess multiple more sightings of the members of Firefly Funhouse happening on SmackDown. You had Huskus in the background, and you had Ramblin' Rabbit in the background. So cool. No Daivari. Look, man. This is how it's going to have to be. It's going to be a nightmare in here. Anyway, so the New Day pinned your tag team champions, right? And, alright. And then, because they wanted to have more match, They wanted to have more match. And therefore, oh no, Andy button repeatedly. No! I'm your WWE champion! I'm eliminated. Wow. That was bound to happen. In such a crazy match. So that's going to be an interesting cutscene post-match if perhaps Lita wins it. We'll see. Anyway, more to discuss here. So New Day pinned Bryan or Rowan, I forget which one. And then out comes some more beatdown with Owens and Zayn. And then out comes Heavy Machinery. And then guess what? We go to commercial, we come back, it's an 8-man tag team match playoff. So, that happened. There was an Ali, vignette package, video package thing for Ali, who hasn't been on in a little bit. And it was very much, hey, I'm a superhero type stuff. And I'm like, alright, cool, but, who's he gonna fight? What's the plan there for Ali on a SmackDown? Oh, nope, there goes Lita. So either Helms or Daivari will get a shot at my title. I could beat them both in my sleep, 2 hands behind my back. Don't you worry about it. Stomp in a mud hole, walk in it dry. Now then, The Miz fought Elias in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And of course, Shane was there, and the whole point was if he could beat Elias 2 out of 3 falls, then he get to fight Shane. But of course, that didn't happen. And there you go, Gregory Helms won that match. So, good for you, Gregory. You might get your shot at my belt, but you won't win. Now, the thing in that match was that, look, right, wild card is one thing, kind of halfway getting rid of the brand split, not even mentioning wild card anymore is another thing. But people are tired of these long segments featuring Shane McMahon on every single show Monday and Tuesday. This crowd, like, kudos for this crowd being like, no more Shane, no more Shane. Like, get that chant trending at every show moving forward. Because, look, that's not even like, oh, I'm a heel, I'm getting heel heat. That is go away heat. Like, if Shane was only on one show, that's fine. Give Shane his thing. Honestly, he shouldn't be in a constant wrestling thing, but that's kind of neither here nor there. But on both shows, constantly is like, come on, enough. Enough with the Shane on every show. Edge is frustrated with Raw's new GM. Feel free to pause and read if you would like to.
Hey, this is your general manager, so listen up. I've been getting a lot of crap from Edge about how he deserves to be in the WWE title picture. So to shut him up, I'm teaming the two of you up against Carlito, Kane, and Kurt Angle tonight. I want to evaluate those guys as potential contenders and give Edge one more chance to prove that he deserves a title opportunity. Yeah, it's a 3-on-2 match, but you're the WWE champion, so suck it up, champ.
Speaking of suck it, anyway, moving on.
I admit that I've never been Edge's greatest fan, but the fact is that he earned a WWE title opportunity.
Did he?
An opportunity that Triple H stripped him of as soon as he became the interim general manager on Raw.
Look, JR, I'm an Edge head. And I know that Mr. McMahon named Edge the #1 contender. But if our general manager Triple H says that the rated R superstar isn't ready, then he's obviously not ready.
Well, alright then. Second verse, same as the first. Exact same. I mean, obviously, we're a tag team now, so why wouldn't we have the exact same entrance? Really?
From the Caribbean, weighing 230 pounds, Carlito.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Anyhow, if you've been wondering who will be the next contender for one Finn Balor, your current IC champion, we have our answer on SmackDown, and it will be Nakamura. So that should hopefully be a good match. Now, the other question is, where is Rusev? But that's a whole different story for a whole different time, I guess. Anyway, we had Nikki Cross beating Bayley to help Alexa Bliss now fight Bayley again at the pay-per-view, so that story continues to happen. You had Sonya Deville beat Ember Moon, and so that story continues to happen. And after, wow, Kurt, calm down. And after what feels like 20 weeks of backstage promos, someone finally knocked on the door of Aleister Black. We don't know who, but there was a knock on the door. So that's going to be, I am hyped now for next week's SmackDown if we're going to find out who was the one who knocked on the door of Aleister Black. Perhaps it was just housekeeping. We don't know. But I'm hoping it was a wrestler that wants to have matches in a wrestling ring with Aleister Black, who's good at wrestling. Fingers crossed. By God, that's gotta be Kane! Like, no one here gets a blurb from Jim Ross and the King? Just, nope, just walk into the ring. Alright. Through hellfire and brimstone. So SmackDown did still have some matches go through the commercial break, because they had that gimmick where they have the match in the little box in the corner, and then you actually have the commercials happening as the match happens at the same time. So that's fine. But how much longer is that going to be the case for a SmackDown Live? That's the question. And certainly when they go to Fox, they won't have that gimmick because they're going to be on Fox, not on USA Network. So that's going to be a whole thing to consider when that happens. But I did see that, oh, referee, I'm sorry. I did see that the next show in Saudi is scheduled for like 1 or so, which is a Friday. So that begs the question, where? Stunner! Who gets precedence there? Is it Saudi or is it Fox with your new Fox deal? Like, how's that going to work? Are you going to have a half of a roster that's not like, or like, how? If I had to make a suggestion, have your next all-women's show, because they aren't allowed on these shows in Saudi. They would, obviously, they tried last time with Natalya and Alexa. They brought them there and actually didn't use them, but they tried, and the government shot it down. So have SmackDown be, since you've clearly gotten rid of your brand split at this point, and they don't care, and everybody is everywhere, then have an all-women's SmackDown. That'd be cool. I would watch that. Or have the guys who don't want to go, like, say, Bryan and Owens, and at this point, Balor, gonna be real soon, have them have some Iron Man matches for like an hour. Like, you know, you could certainly have a SmackDown with a much more limited crew. It is possible to do. Or, you know, have a combination of those things. Certainly a possibility. So, you know, we'll see when that happens in November. So, soon enough, man. Soon enough we will find out who gets precedence. Either the Saudi money or Fox money. So, one of those two things going to be happening later on this year. Kurt Angle, get out of the ring. Because I am not trying to argue. I'm trying to hit Kane with a finishing move, and it did not work. So, Kane, that's got to be me getting my butt whipped. Double team. Hey, Edge, you want to give me a hand here? I'm getting double teamed by the Olympic Wrestling Machine and the Big Red Machine. Two machines. So I don't appreciate this double machine handling here on... Yep, thanks, Edge. Yep, referee gets big booted. This is going all to just complete and total chaos. Cats and dogs living together. It's just nuts, baby. It's nuts. Anyhow, I don't even know anymore. I am just out of it. Thanks, Edge. There's no one to count the pinfall here, but at least Edge is a good tag team partner. He's good at his job. So I will congratulate the Rated R Superstar for actually being on top of things with my opponents. So kudos. Don't accidentally hit me, you idiot. But otherwise, kudos. Otherwise, you're doing a good job, Edge. Much obliged. Much appreciated. German rolls through. Nope. Bad timing on that one. Bad timing with the Big Red Machine. And again, this is non-title, inconsequential, kind of whatever. And if we lose here, we lose here. Not that worried. Honestly, I'm looking at the clock here going, alright, I gotta get this video finished and uploaded for you guys at 5 p.m. So that's gonna be challenging, if nothing else. So here we go. Guess what? I stole the RKO. I stole it. Edge, get in here. I'm pinning Kane. Edge, help out. 2, 3. Edge is good at his job. Thanks, Edge. We beat your team. It was 2-on-3. We overcame the odds. We were the ultimate opportunists, and you can't stop us. Search for number one contender continues tonight on Raw. Carlito, Kurt Angle, Kane, and Edge. The second is a non-title between myself and the Nature Boy. I called it, man. Woo! Nature Boy. But that's it for today. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching more videos on this channel. Sub for those. See you next time. And I'm out.